What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Today we're going to be trying to get our body back, but before we get started, and I'm actually going to pause this because I don't want time to keep moving while I'm talking to you about this, but you're just going to have to bear with me just a little bit while I am trying to get over this like chest congestion slash like cold slash sinus infection thing. It's pretty much on its way out. I've been sick for a couple of days. I rested up. I feel fine now, but I still have like some residual effects going on where it's like affecting my voice and stuff. So the commentary might be a little bit weird sounding, but you guys are just gonna have to deal with it, and hopefully by the next video or two it is gone. Enough about that. Let's get into the game. The first thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna shoot down this balloon because we need to play the Bombers mini game, or I don't even know if you can consider it a mini game. But we have to check out what this little squirt over here is doing. Let's talk to him. Are you the one who just popped that up there? Not bad for a Dooku scrub. We Bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. Maybe he'll tell us what it is. Maybe he won't. But we have to take that chance. We don't have a choice. But don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You have to pass my test first. Are you ready? I guess we are. We don't really have a choice, like I said. All right, line up, guys. Guys, he has a whole squad? If you can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. And this is why I paused it earlier, because I didn't want time to continue to pass, because it's already like 4 in the afternoon, 5 in the afternoon in the game. And we only have until dawn. And we can't slow time down at this point because we don't have our ocarina, because stupid Skull Kid decided he was going to steal it from us after jumping us in the woods. So basically this is a game of hide and seek. You have to find out where these kids are hiding, and then they run away and you have to chase them, and it's a whole big thing. So one of them is right over here. He's in the corner over here. Got him. Got him without the camera even panning to him. Oh, you caught me. Now there are only 4 left. Okay. Oh, that was the leader too. Wow, you had the worst hiding spot of all. The other one is in the opposite corner back here. You can see him just chilling. Now, one thing you can do, I mean, I'm not even going to show it here because when they're in the corner like that, it's really easy to grab them. What, Tattle? Oh, why do we have to play these stupid brats little games? Come on, hurry up and find them. Okay, you know what? You're not actually going to help me. So, whatever. But one thing we can do is we can actually shoot them with our bubble attack that I used on the balloon. And that actually knocks them down and is extremely helpful if you're having issues trying to corner these little brats. But I'll use it on one of them. I'll use it on one of them. This is actually where we need to go. That's how we get to the observatory. And I should probably stop wasting time at this point. Night of the first day, only 60 hours remain. Okay, let's get a move on it here. One of the kids is up here abusing a Cuckoo. I don't even know how you say it. He's using a freaking chicken to escape. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I should probably be spinning after him. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Where did that other one come from? Wait a minute, Dooku Scrub, have you some errand in the canyon? It is dangerous at night, so I cannot allow Charlie you to go out alone. Until you are old enough to carry a weapon, you cannot pass through here without being accompanied by adult. Okay, well, you know what? I wasn't actually trying to leave. So these kids are like taunting us over here, and we're going to just shoot them like that, and then you can literally just run up to them and catch them that way. Basically cheating, but I do not care about cheating at all when it comes to these little brats. Oh, you got me! Now there's only 1 left. Okay, now I don't actually remember where the other one is. We have a considerable amount of time to find this last one. I want to say he's in West Clocktown. I want to say that. Now, whether or not that's actually true or not is a different story. But this should take us over to West Clocktown. I'm pretty sure he's up by the post office. There he is. I see him. I see the shadow of him, at least. We haven't been to this side yet. There's a bank here. There's some other stores, convenience store basically. bomb shop, you know, good stuff. Good stuff. So we're going to use that little trick again, and we're just going to shoot the crap out of this little kid, because that is what we are all about, shooting children. That is what Nintendo always intended us to take away from this game, is that you should shoot children to capture them, and that's how you beat their minigames. If you ever find yourself in a position, shoot the children first. You heard it here from Nintendo. You're pretty good for a Dooku scrub. If only you were human. Then I could give you an original Bomber's Notebook and make you a member. Now, that is a hint that you can come back here after you get your body and get the Bomber's Notebook by playing this minigame again. There is actually a way around that. I'm going to be taking that as well. So we're not going to do this again. We are not. No way, no scrubs. So apparently we can't join their little clique. I guess not. Once, we let some kid who wasn't human join in our gang, and boy, did we ever regret it. Sorry. It was probably the Skull Kid, since the Skull Kid has apparently wronged literally everybody in this universe. Not a nice guy. Not a nice guy. But I'll teach you the code, just like I promised. I can tell you only once, though, so pay close attention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to take a note of this on my phone, because we're going to be using this twice. And if you don't know what the code is, you're going to have to actually do this whole thing again, and I don't want to do that. So it is 54123. So I have that written down in my notes on my phone so that I can use it. And that's going to be how we get around doing the whole chase the kids around thing again when we become human. And we can get the Bomber's Notebook again. And it's just going to save us a lot of time. So we're going to go right here and use the code for the first time. And it's 54123. So I guess I did not have to write it down for that. But after I play the game for another like 20 minutes or so, I might forget it. That's right. If you know the code, then you're a member, right? Okay, here you go. So he's going to let us through. And this is going to be basically the secret path over towards the observatory, which is where we need to go next. That is our next destination, so to speak. So to speak. So there's actually our first enemy down here as well. I don't think there's anything we can actually do. Oh my gosh, that water's too deep. Okay, almost drowned. Trying to go the wrong way. But you could just hop right across here, which is pretty fun. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a long series if I can't even make these simple hops, because this game gets a lot harder than this. You can see the spider right here. I wonder how the astronomer knows the Skull Kid. Whoa, look at the time. You don't even have 3 days left. How many times you can tell me we don't even have 3 days left? Let's go ahead and just defeat this Skulltula. When it turns around, we can shoot it with a bubble, and that actually kills it in one shot. I don't even know if the sword kills it in one shot. So apparently bubbles are stronger than swords. Another lesson by Nintendo. Alright, so we should be able to pick up some magic here? No? Apparently not. But we can blow up this, oops. We can blow up this balloon. I don't know why there are just random Majora's Mask balloons just everywhere. There we go. I knew there had to be magic, because what if you came down here with an empty magic bar for whatever reason? Like, then you just have to go all the way back? And Zelda tends to not run that way. Alright, so we made it to the secret entrance of the observatory. It's just literally attached to the sewers, apparently. That's just how it works. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Science works in mysterious ways, my friends. Let's talk to the astronomer here. Well, a strong-looking child has joined me today. Are you a new friend of the Bombers gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friend from the other day. Okay. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moon's tear. There was no stopping him. Even now, just watch him. He's probably causing trouble around the clock tower. Again with the Skull Kid, I swear. He has wronged everybody in this city. Town. Clock Town. So, who are you? Who is that guy? Why can't I zoom in farther? That's really not... This telescope isn't that great, Mr. Astronomer. I don't know how you see anything with that. But what you need to do here is zoom in on Mr. Skull Kid, and we're going to see a moon's tear fall from the super creepy moon. I don't know who designed that moon, man. Every time I look at the design of the moon, it's just like, it creeps me out. Like, I don't know if it's just the face or like the scaliness because of like the craters on the moon or what it is, but it is something else. Tell you what. Well, did you find that troublemaker? And that loud noise? What was that? Perhaps another moon's tear has fallen nearby. Go through that door and take a look outside. So he's giving us permission to go out and find that moon's tear, basically. The only way up there, which he's talking about the clock tower here, is through the clock door. And that opens only on the eve of the carnival. Okay, so that's giving us a hint on what we need to do coming up here. But first things first, we're gonna go pick up this moon's tear. You got the moon's tear! Its sparkling beauty radiates rather strangely. Okay, there's nothing else we can do out here, so we are going to have to take that path all the way back to Clock Town. And we're gonna have some time to kill. Thankfully, there is a way to speed up things a little bit, but we are still going to have to waste a little bit of time as well. The festival that he was talking about, the carnival and all that, that doesn't even take place until the I think it's midnight of the final day. So we're only on the first day. So yeah, we've got some time to kill. What does Tattle want? Alright, so we know where the Skull Kid is. Let's go ask around the clock tower, maybe we'll learn something. Whoa, look at the time, you only have 3 days left. Tattle offers no useful information in this game. I swear, I swear. Okay, so we gotta make the trek back to South Clock Town. Where are we? We are in East Clock Town? I think this is East Clock Town. I wonder if we can actually deposit our rupees in the bank, because one of our first goals before we actually leave for the first dungeon is going to be to upgrade our wallet. So let's just head on over to West Clock Town real fast. I don't know if we have to be human or not, but we're gonna test the theory. We are gonna test the theory. No, I did not want to talk to you. Don't bother us. Why is everyone so mean to plant boys? Hey there, little guy. Won't you deposit some rupees? Oh, he doesn't care what we are. He just wants our money, no matter what. For example, if you deposit 200 rupees, you'll get an item that holds a lot of rupees. So he's talking about the next wallet upgrade here. So let's just deposit all of our rupees. I mean, I don't see why we need any of them at this point. We're not buying stuff. We already bought the map in the last episode. Cull, is it? Got it. I won't forget your deposits. Let me stamp you with my special ink. He's gonna, like, brand us? What is this? Hey, relax. It doesn't leave any mark. But isn't the whole point to leave a mark? Isn't it? There. Now I'll know when I see you. Alright, little guy. Now, like, how many little Dooku Scrubs with green hats do you have coming to your bank? Mister? How many? I guarantee you there are not that many in this universe. Alright, so we deposited all of our rupees. Now we're going to do what we need to do with the Moon's Tear, which is go talk to this guy right here, a fellow Dooku Scrub. Wait, hang on! Here comes the shop owner. Or, he's not a shop owner, but a lot of these Dooku Scrubs are. I don't think this particular one is a shop owner. Is he? I don't think he sells anything. This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. Yes, but I have a Moon's Tear. I've already sold out my... Oh, he is a shop owner. And the carnival hasn't even begun. I'm thinking of closing up shop so I can buy a gift for my wife and return to her in my village. I've heard that... Oh, I just skipped over that part. Okay, so basically what he's saying is he will allow us to use his Dooku Flower and essentially move out if we provide him with something shiny like a Moon's Tear for his wife, which is exactly what we're going to do. Ah, that stone! You must hand it over to me! In exchange, I'll give you my spot here. Dooku Flower included, yes? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You traded the Moon's Tear for a land title deed. You really helped me out. Now I have the perfect souvenir for my wife. She hasn't set eyes on a jewel or strange sparkling stone like this in a very long time. The title deed for this spot should be in high demand among Dooku scrubs, but you already know that. If you don't need it anymore, you can always sell it. So, this is actually part of a trading sequence that takes place in this game where we're essentially trading different items and titles for different Dooku flower spots, and that allows us to get various heart pieces in the game. We're going to get our first here in a second because, as you can see, well, actually you can't see it, but it's up there. I guess we don't even have to get it right now, but I might as well. If I can get inside here, that would help. About to be the dawn of the second day. You can hear the bells ringing. There we go. We are going to get our first piece of heart in the game. Obviously, if you collect 4 of these, you get a new heart container, and it increases your maximum health, which is super lovely. Each new container you put together will increase the amount of life energy you can have. Yes, I just explained that. The door to the clock tower opens only once a year at midnight on the eve of the carnival. Okay, so that is going to be our next objective. Did it really just cut out mid-jump? Am I dead? No, I'm actually just hovering on nothing. Am I even standing on... What the heck? Okay, I'm barely on there. But we're gonna jump off anyway. So, that was a lot of fun. So, now we have to figure out a way to waste a lot of time. Thankfully, there is a way where we can skip ahead to at least reduce the amount of time we have to waste. And that is going to be by chilling over here. I think it's in... What is this? Is this the trading post? I think it's the trading post. I always get the trading post and the curiosity shop mixed up, which are 2 different things. Okay, so we're going to talk to Mr. Scarecrow over here. Yo, hey, baby, I'm a styling scarecrow wandering in search of pleasant music. Time will pass in the blink of an eye if you dance with me. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance until night. Shall we dance? You bet your bum we better dance, because that is going to knock off a bunch of time. I mean, there's really not much that we can do, especially because we can't leave town. There actually is a glitch. It's kind of a glitch. It's more of an exploit, really, where you can kind of just jump backwards past the guards that are blocking the way to the outside of town, and then you can get outside that way. And it's really weird because there are no enemies out there, because you're not supposed to be out there yet, but you can get some rupees doing that. We're gonna dance again. Oh yeah, in that case, forget the time, let's dance. So now we're going to be at the dawn of the 3rd day, I think. So we can probably do it one more time and go to the night, and then we only have to kill 6 hours, which honestly does not take that long when the time is not moving in slow motion. The Scarecrow is super useful, at least for this part of the game. Oh yeah, how was it? It went by in an instant, right? I'm still full of energy. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance until night. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh yeah, in that case, forget the time. How many times am I going to read that same text? I think I just like doing that guy's voice. This is, what is the name of this track? This is Saria's song, right? From Ocarina of Time? I like that. I like that. I really like most of Zelda's tracks, to be honest, especially the N64 tracks. Oh yeah! I just like that part. I just like that he screams, oh yeah, after he dances. I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate the flow of time. Would you like to learn it? Nope. Nope, because I already know what it is, and apparently he decided that we can't dance with him anymore. If you reject the Scarecrow rejects you. That's how it works. But we're going to learn the Song of Time once we get our ocarina back, and basically if you play it with double the notes, you can speed up time, and I think if you play it backwards, you can slow down time. So we have to wait. You can see at the bottom there, it's about to be 7 o'clock. We have to wait until midnight for those doors to open, and then we can progress the story. I can see if I can figure out how to get outside here to gain rupees. You basically just have to talk to him and then jump backwards like that. But probably... Can I do it? Can I do it? Nope. Alright. I think we're better off just waiting for the time to pass. What do you want, Tattle? The door to the clock... We already went over this. She just tells you the same things over and over again. I think it's actually fine that we can't get out there now because I don't know if I would have enough time to gather rupees by like destroying grass and stuff. And then, because once you go back in time, you lose all those rupees. So I'd have to have the time to get the rupees and then go all the way back to West Clocktown and deposit them in the bank. So yeah, our goal is to get to 200. So, we're at 41. Anyway, we've got 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
What are we gonna do for 2.5 hours? Absolutely guaranteed we shall guard your assets, Clocktown Bank. Oh, he's got gigantic signs everywhere. I guess we can get in the flower up here and just go on up there. So a lot of the people have actually left town. We were one of the only people that are remaining. And apparently that dog remains too. So, we gotta wait another hour. I will be back. We're gonna cut this part out, so I'll be back in an hour of game time. Okay, we are back, and it is time for the Carnival of Time to begin. And we're gonna kick things off with a car alarm outside, apparently. You can probably hear that. I swear, every time I sit down to record, this guy's car alarm goes off. Anyway, the door to the clock tower is going to open up, and we can head on up to confront the super evil Skull Kid. It's actually, it's a big shame because Skull Kid, his character... Oh my gosh. Tattle, be quiet. Skull Kid's actually not that bad. It's really the mask that kind of corrupts him. It's a pretty sad story. Pretty sad story. But I don't know if I forgive him for letting Epona just go off to who knows where and stealing my ocarina, jumping us in the woods when we're trying to look for Navi. It's just, look at him flipping that ocarina without even looking. Impressive. Sis! Ah, Tail, we've been looking for you two. Hey, Skull Kid, what if you gave that mask you're wearing back now? Back to who? Oh yeah, the mask salesman. That's right, that's supposedly why we are here. Can't talk today. Can't talk any day. Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the 4 who are there, bring them here. Oh, Skull Kid does not like that. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy! No! What are you doing to my brother? Skull Kid, do you still think you're our friend after that? Yes, slaps will ruin friendships any day of the week. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. So he's also full of himself. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it. So his whole plan is that he's going to crash the moon into Clocktown and just destroy everything. And everyone's going to die, and it's going to just be a terrible time. So our whole goal is obviously to stop that, in addition to getting that mask off of Skull Kid here. Now, a mini boss battle starts with a timer. You can't really do anything, so your only option is to shoot Skull Kid with a bubble, and that is going to cause him to drop the Ocarina of Time. And yes, obviously we want to go pick that up. Dun, 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 dun. You got the Ocarina of Time back. Princess Zelda gave you this precious instrument. Set it to C. Okay, I know how to use it. Suddenly memories of Princess Zelda came rushing back to you. So we're going to learn the Song of Time here, I believe. And then I think we learned the Song of Healing after that by the masked salesman. You are already leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you? Yes. Why do we have to watch this flashback? Like, everybody that played Ocarina of Time knows about this. Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the days we spent together in Hyrule, and I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please take this. What days did we spend together in Hyrule? Like, she was kidnapped for like half of that. I am praying that your journey be a safe one. If something should happen to you, remember this song. Okay, so this is where we pick up the Song of Time. And hopefully the controls on this allow me to play this relatively easily, because we're going to have to play this a lot. This is the main song of this game. Oh gosh, okay. That is not off to a good start. No! I did not even press the A button. Alright, let's do this. Why does it not let me play the down C button? This is not good. I gotta fix my controls. Hold on. Okay, I think I got it now, so let me just be sure. There we go. Okay, so I had it mapped correctly on my controller, but I forgot to map the down C button. It was mapped to like S on the keyboard for some reason. I don't know why. But now that we have learned / remembered the Song of Time, this is going to be pretty much the most useful melody in the game. This is actually how we save in this game. This melody, lingering on the edges of your mind, is a song of memories of Princess Zelda. And since 3 days is not enough time to complete literally the entire game, you have to keep going back in time, and this is what is going to allow us to do it. Song of Time, I didn't even read that. Didn't even read it, but it's from Princess Zelda. It has, you know, all kinds of memories and super meaningful things. So that's it, pretty much. Snap out of it! What are you doing, lost in memories? Get yourself together. Getting that old ocarina back isn't gonna help us? Oh, I beg to differ, Tattle. I beg to differ, young fairy. Somebody, anybody, got us with time. Help us, please. We need more time. Well, that is exactly what we are going to get here in a second. So we're going to set our ocarina. And now we have to play that song that we just learned. Huh? When did you get that instrument? This is apparently our ocarina. We have a Dooku horn thingamajiggy, which is pretty awesome. So let's see if I remember this. Yes, I got it. I was afraid that I was going to get it wrong 76 times in a row. And this video would then be like 3 hours long of me just not getting it correct. Save and return to the dawn of the first day. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what we are going to do. We're going to save and return to the dawn of the first day. Now we can actually skip this animation later on. That is us losing all of our items. You lose all your rupees, all your ammo and stuff like that. You start back over at 0 every time you do this, which kind of stinks. Oh gosh. You don't start back at this point. This is just the first time we have to watch this. Oh, there's Skull Kid about to turn us into Dooku Scrub again. Now we don't have our body back yet, but we do have to go back to the masked salesman, and that is going to be how we get our body back. And we're about half an hour into this episode, so the last thing I want to do is do that thing with the masked salesman, because I want to be a child again. I think we all do. Nobody wants to be a scrub forever. Well, what just happened? Everything has what, Tattle? Everything has what, Tattle? Started over. Yes. Yes, it has. We are back at the dawn of the first day. The moon is back higher up in the sky. Still evil. Still ready to kill everyone, but in 3 days, not in like 5 minutes. What are you anyway? That song you played, that instrument. That instrument. Wait, that's it, your instrument. The mask salesman said that if you got back the precious thing that was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did you completely forget or what? Seriously, Tattle? Seriously? Did we forget or what? Get out of here. We need Navi back. Listen, we need Navi back. Alright, let's talk to the masked salesman, who is going to creep us out yet again. Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Yes. I don't know why he doesn't think it's weird that we leave and then literally like 30 seconds later we come back and we have it. Like, as far as he's concerned, that's how much that is how much time has passed. Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it. You got it. I think there's an extra you got it in there. Then listen to me while I play on this piano slash, no, it's not a piano, it's an organ that has been materialized out of literal thin air. Please play this song that I'm about to perform and remember it well. Okay. Left, right, left. Or left, right, down. I can't even read. Okay, this is the Song of Healing. This is what is going to allow us to turn back to normal. Pretty good tune. I think I like the Song of Time better, as far as, like, just in general. I think I just like it better. But we're going to say goodbye to the Dooku Scrub Megazord. See ya! But we're still going to keep the spirit of the Megazord in our pocket somewhere so that we can reuse it at a later date. We actually use the Dooku mask quite a bit throughout this game, and it essentially just allows you to turn back into a Dooku Scrub, but at will, as opposed to being trapped in the body of a Dooku Scrub. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I'm sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. You're sure, huh? You're positive. I don't know if I can take your word for it. Ah yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform into the shape you just were. When you remove it, you will return to normal. Alright, so there's a couple of these transformation masks throughout the game. The first of which, obviously, is this Dooku mask. I think there's 2 more, and then kind of like a bonus one that's only for boss battles. You got the Dooku mask to keep as a memento. It's a little bit more than a memento, though. You basically need it to complete the game. So, thanks for that. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Dooku. Press C again to return to normal. Okay, we already went over that. Now I have fulfilled my promise to you. So please give me that which you promised me. Yeah, about that. We were not able to get Majora's Mask, and to be honest, we didn't even really try. I mean, we shot him with a bubble, and we got the ocarina back, and that's really the extent of our attempt, to be honest. Didn't you? Oh, he is worked up now. What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. Look at his face. I remember being a kid and playing this game, and like his angry face just creeped me out. Like, I was ready to just walk away from this game just from that. Like, it was just kind of scary, honestly, as like a 7-year-old. The mask that was stolen is Majora's Mask. It is an accursed item from the legend that is said to have been used by an ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. So we're getting a backstory on Majora's Mask now. Gotta build up that story. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask, which obviously is Skull Kid, who has unfortunately been corrupted by it. According to legend what? The troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great. Yes, indeed. They are great already. The Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. And then somehow the happy mask salesman ended up with it. But now, that tribe from the legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. Why did the mask salesman even have this mask to begin with, though? But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now, that imp has it. I am begging you, you must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, you must do it. Really? You would do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. Were you? Were you now? You'll be fine, surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe. Okay, and that is it. So we really don't have much else to do with the Happy Mask Salesman really until the end of the game, because it takes us literally the whole game to get this freaking mask off of Skull Kid. That mask! The Skull Kid uses the power of that mask to do those terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we've got to do something about it. The swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyon that Tail was trying to tell us about, I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside town. There's one in each compass direction. But what do you suppose he meant by the 4 who are there? I have no idea. He always skips important stuff. I guess we should just go and find out. If we go through that gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp. So heading through the gate in South Clocktown is what is going to allow us to go to the swamp, which is going to allow us to further the story. But there's a lot of stuff that we can do now that we are human, including getting some heart pieces. We got to get that wallet before we move on. I mean, we don't have to, but I want to. And a few other things. We're not going to be doing that in this episode, though. We're actually going to stop here because we are approaching 40 minutes into this episode. One thing I will show, though, is that we can put on the Dooku mask, and we do have to watch this animation the first time. Kinda creepy, but see, now we can become a Dooku scrub. Oh, I forgot this dog hates us. We can become a Dooku scrub anytime we want, and now we should be able to skip those animations by just, double pressing the buttons. So it'll be a quick transformation. Anyway, I suppose we can play the Song of Time again now to save, and I guess we should do that. So let's play that. I'm gonna have to stop commentary while I'm trying to remember these songs. Like, my brain just doesn't work well enough yet to be able to, like, have a train of thought and, you know, try to commentate and remember what the songs are at the same time. Maybe I'll get to that point by the end of the series, but I'm not there yet. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Next time, we will start on some of those side quests and go from there. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you can leave a like, you can leave a comment, you can do whatever you want to do, but I will see you all for the next episode. So until then, game on!